Hello all, in today's video we're going to talk about the month of June in Everquest. So there are quite a few things that are happening right now. Some new things, some free things, some older things that are still important, and some things that are unfortunately going away till next year. So let's talk about it. First thing is, it's the month of June, so it is Pride Month, and they give us free stuff. So if you go to DB store, you'll see a bunch of older years, and this year they're giving us patchwork pandas. So if you're into it, you love it, go for it. It's free. If you just want free stuff, it's there, and show your support if you believe in the cause. So go for it. So that's the free stuff. Um, Things that are going away is the anniversary stuff, which is going to be the 23rd or 22nd anniversary to current stuff. So your Tides of Times, your missions, and 26th anniversary, all that stuff goes away at patch day. So you have a couple of weeks from this video to get it done if you haven't done so yet. There's still very useful things there. So if you, like I said, if you didn't get it before, you have to wait till next year. Alright, so what's happening? If you go in-game and type calendar, you're going to see hardcore starts this month. And boy, this is good stuff here. So first thing is, if you look at here, it starts on June 4th. Everything here is noted in the game. You're going to have your older stuff, which is Blackburrow, Cazic Thule, Old Guk, and Unrest. Fortunately, there's nothing relevant in live servers on these zones, so I would ignore these if you don't care about it. But here's the big ticket. City of Mist. So this is going to be a new hardcore zone for level 125s and up. Well, it's 125 meant for, but obviously if you group stuff. From what I'm told, it's LS to TOB, the Outer Brood difficulty. And I'm quite excited about this. We'll get back to this in one moment. I just want to go over everything before we really spend a little bit of time about that. And the next phase is on June 18th, and this here is where the good stuff happens. We're going to get Crushbone, which is meh. Permafrost, meh. Mistmore has stuff. Negative Insular Solby has stuff. And Sebulus has stuff. So I'm going to talk really quickly about the things, and everything is going to be in the descriptions with links and whatnot. Alright, here we go. So in Sebulus, you have the Dark Breath of Harmony. This is a Bard clicky here, which is basically free. It's an instant cast. You can, set up hotkeys that uses it. Is it great? No, it's not, but it's free and it's instant cast and it's a clicky. Bard should have it. You could just tie it. It's bonus. It's not going to be a great bonus in today's game because every year it gets a little bit worse, but, compared to others, but it's free and go for it. This one here, the Rod of Lamentation, was important for LS for stunning purposes, but if you are a class like a Beast Lord or a Ranger that doesn't have readily stuns besides the whips, well, Beast Lord really, this is okay. It's just something to have in your inventory in case stuns are required. The bracers in Sebulus are pretty neat. Basically here, one is a shared wolf form, 1.2 seconds, maybe a DPS loss, but it's a neat clicky for druids there. The next one is which one is this one? John, this is the Shaman one. So basically it's a free 0.2 cast time clicky. You would cast this nuke in between spell casts. It's free damage basically for Shamans. They don't have many clickies besides like the shield, the Scholar Shield from the Anniversary Boat Raid. So this is just free DPS for Shamans. Why not? Next one is the Cleric Bracer, which is just like a stun, which is okay. Again, cast in between things if you want. It's not horrible if you could manage that. The next Bracer here is for Warriors, and basically it's aggro. It's a 0.2 cast time, so you may lose a little DPS, but if you're struggling with aggro, it's a clicky, why not? Next thing is a box, which is, everyone loves boxes. The next thing is the Bard Helmet, which is the Eye of Zom. So if you need to scout, to be honest, I haven't needed to scout in a long time, but if you ever needed to scout, it summons an Eye of Zom. It's a unique clicky for bards. This is the Paladin Bracer, which is a stun. You never know when stuns are needed, just like an LS one. It's a free clicky, 0.2 second cast time, why not? And there should be the Dark Cone. Where How come I didn't have it here? There's also the Dark Home. Let me link it, show you here real quickly. This is the best no damage primary game in the game. So there can be many situations where you're off tanking or you don't want DPS because, especially in TBM, where everything is percentage based on missions and whatnot. So if you don't want to spawn extra ads or you don't want to take repulsing mob damage, whatever, this is the best no damage. So any tanks or anyone that wants a no damage primary, this is going to be the best stats in the game because if it's a type 5 and various augs. So make sure you get that if you're a tank or you want one of those. Okay, so now we're up to Mistmore. This here is outdated aug, but if it's a great filler because it fits in range and it's a dex aug. So if you have low level tunes or you have an empty spot in your range, this one fits there. It's just worth noting. This clicky here is another one that's worth noting just because it's unique. It's a caster only alliance robe in case you're doing older quests that need faction. So there's that. And then this one here from Mistmore is the Chestplate Dark Flame. And basically this is the clicky that you get from the Grelith raid. For the classes that uses Warrior, Paladin, Shadow Knight, only the Warrior would want this. And if you have the Grelith clicky, then you don't need it, but the Paladin Shadow Knight self buffs are superior, so they won't want it. Only warriors would want this. And now it's a sublist. Ancient Cloak of Flames. This is by far probably one of the most important items to get while hardcore is up. This is basically the best overhaste in the game. If you go into the in-game specials, items, and Ancient Flames, this is the last tier of it. And basically, it gives you overhaste. So everyone should want this, even if you don't melee, because it also gives you health regen. So it's a free clicky, and basically, it's a tunable. So you would equip it on a person, click it, get the buff, because it's a passive buff, go to the Loyalty Merchant, get the unattuner box, and unattune it and then trade it back to the owner or to the next person. So basically everyone should want this clicky. There's absolutely no reason not to. It's beneficial. Super important. Sublist. Get it done. It's a rare drop, so it's like 1 in 1,000 or something. So mass slaughter in the zones. Just be respectful if there are other people in zones. Don't steal mobs. That's dick move. Mighty Cloak of Flames, very similar to the Ancient Cloak, but it is not tradable, and this is from the Nagi raid. So, yeah, make sure that if you can't get the other one, you run the raids as you can, and the raids, you need 4 people to click at the same time, so if you know people, that's great. If you are able to click 4 things at the same time, then you'll be fine, but this one does require people to be in different spots doing the same action, so that's a good one if you are unable to get the tradable one. This one here, Prayers of Life. This is a clicky, which is a free heal. It's 1.5 second cast time. Again, as the game gets older, this becomes less and less important, but it's a free clicky and it's all. So if you're ever in a low level zone or you really need a low level heal, that's a clicky for you. Celestrum. So this is instant cast debuff clicky for bards, so great for pulling if you don't have like the viral flux rod from COTF. Great pulling tool. Cazic, if you're watching this video, you still owe me to log on to do this, you bastard. And there's that. Alright, so those are my top picks for hardcore when it gets on. Again, all this will be in the description, so if you're interested in that, we're great. Let's take a tour of City of Mist. So right now I'm in live server, so it's not hardcore. If you go to test, I'm sure you could take a look at it. My suggestion here is always have a bard or a rogue. There are going to be doors here that lock, and if you don't have a bard, you're going to have to farm the keys, and it is quite annoying. So having your lockpicks ready is important. So here's the one tip that some people may not be aware about. If you have your lockpicks, you need to always have it in your hand. So some people make hotkeys like this. You grab it, click it. Unfortunately, you can't grab it. So opening the doors is not possible. So how do you make it grabbable? First thing is you need an open bag slot. Right, so let's just say here. And you make a hotkey of the open bag spot, like that. Right, and then you drop your lockpicks in there, so it looks like that. So as you're running around, you can grab it, open the door, and then throw it back in there without having to open up your inventory window. So it's quicker, click, click, and then throw it back in. Alright, anyway, just a random thing. There is one key that you can get that gets key ringed. So if you go in here, you see the captain of the guard has several different spawn points. And let's see if there's one up right now. Yep, one is up. So we're going to go. Oh, it's mixed zone, so it's going to be undead and live. So you want to be careful about that. Straight ahead. Nope, that's not it. It's got to be outside. The one has a lot of different spawn points. Straight ahead, let's look. Still straight ahead. Maybe it's this one inside this building here. To the left. Oh, the Dark Pole stuff is still up. Nope, it's further out. Okay, let's go. There it goes. And you see it drops the key. This one is key ringable, and it's going to let you in the front door. Oh. Maybe Elas doesn't have it? Let's see. It would be that one. So no, I had it already, a keyring. Okay, so let me show you quick navigation. You could get the key to get this one in here, and I'm going to assume that they have similar amount of names in hardcore. Another spot that you'll need keys for is going to be behind here, this elevator. See, it says you're not holding your keys, so you grab your lockpicks. You click it, and you put it back. I'm sure this is going to be a camp here, because back in the day, this was an important spot for the Black Reavers and whatnot, and stuff. And look, there's quite a few names up, actually. And there. I want to show you guys the Invis Bridge in the upper area. So to get there, obviously let's Invis. Just follow it straight up. Right here on the north side, you see where my mouse is here? There's a fake wall. And the Invis Bridge, you're going to go up. There's going to be a whole bunch of more mobs to camp and everything like that. Here, you do not need a key. The next part you will. I believe this one you need a key. See, you're not holding the key. Alright, let's kill this stuff here, because... Leave me alone. Alright. It's going to be fun. I think it would be to folks' advantage to come here in groups. Soloing and whatnot might be difficult. Wizards, druids can bind outside. Here's another one that needs a key. And this one, I guess you could call it the last boss. And this one drops another temporary key. So if you to loot that, you're great till you know, temporary. So you can't like leave corpses around. I don't think there's any way to save it. So unfortunately that would be the case. So that's it. We'll make a full video once it goes live and me killing it and giving experience and showing the different items. But I wanted to give folks a heads up on everything that's going on. Hardcore's coming up. I'll put links of all those items that I just mentioned and also the dates in the description. So please take a look at that and expect a video probably this weekend. Since it comes out Wednesday, I need a little time to take a look at it and get a feel for it. But that's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Get ready for hardcore. Bind your druids and wizards outside so you don't have to run. Get it done. All right, thanks all, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.